Pork cassoulet with twist on Angell. Rob and Jeff are here joining us this morning. And first of all, what the heck is a cassoulet?
All right, cassoulet is basically like, it's a French dish that it's kind of like a peasant food where you would throw beans into a pot. You could add pork products such as pancetta, which we're using, prosciutto, some bacon, and you just kind of like stew it all day long. But in this preparation, we kind of do it a la minute, which means to cook to order.
You know what I like about this is every time someone comes into this kitchen and talks about a peasant dish, I end up eating like a king. So it's very funny that that's the perception, you know?
So, I mean, some of the things, pancetta, prosciutto, bacon, usually you see a tomato paste or something, but we're using oven-roasted tomatoes. Usually you see great white northern beans, but we're using cannellini. So we do a lot of things on our menu that are twisted, hence the name twist. But we've got some fresh herbs, rosemary, thyme, salt, pepper, garlic, butter. And basically we're just going to stew it together and finish it off. So
now, Jeff, when we come back into the kitchen, I understand we're going to be making a tipple when we come back,
We are, of course. Why not? We're going to make a double cross Cosmo this morning, and that's double cross vodka, blackberry brandy, and a couple of juices. So we're going to have fun with that. Yeah.
Awesome, great. We'll do that in just a second. For now, though, the recipe and ingredients are online at foxprovidence.com. Back over to you.
Point. Loud and clear. Thanks. With Rob and Jeff from Twist on Angell this morning, we're cooking, but we're also concocting cocktails as well. So this is what, a double cross Cosmo?
This is a double cross Cosmo. That's correct. Double cross is a Slovakian product, and it's distilled 7 times, also filtered 7 times. And
it's a fancy bottle they got it.
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic product. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour 2 ounces of the double cross.
2 ounces would be equivalent to what, about 2 shots?
No, a little more than a shot.
Okay.
We're going to go with an ounce of blackberry brandy.
You got a heavy hand. You got a heavy hand there.
Says that's so casual.
Like,
a little more than a shot. I mean, it's okay.
Splash of cranberry.
Just a splash. 2 heavy hands of the good high-octane stuff, and a splash of the cranberry.
Also a splash of freshly squeezed lime juice.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to shake this.
Yep. Very important. Double Cross Cosmo.
Double Cross Cosmo. I mean, this vodka is a great product. It makes an awesome martini, much, much smoother than Grey Goose and all the other competitors out there.
Wow. A little
nice little garnish, blackberries and lime.
And we pass it over to the chef.
Yeah, please do.
Here you go.
I'll try it.
Which means Elizabeth and I will be doing most of the cooking in the final segment. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Twist
Cheers.
on Angell.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday. Happy hour has begun. We'll be cooking when we return to the kitchen in a bit with the guys from Twist on Angell.
That is good. Yeah.
Find all these recipes online at foxprovidence.com. Back to you.
Welcome back to the kitchen. We are making the pork cassoulet. I think Celine Dion will show back up because it is a French dish. And she speaks as a French.
I am French, and you sound just like a French
woman. Like it?
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Celine Dion.
She does this thing where she hits herself, though.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
This is what Celine does. She goes like this.
I guess.
When she's singing.
So basically what I'm going to have...
She does.
I'll have to look for that.
I don't even know what to do. So
Cook
basically,
the food and I'll stop hitting the mic.
we're gonna start cooking. All right.
Ignore
so
her.
pork cassoulet. It's a peasant dish.
Give her one of those Cosmo doohickeys over there.
It's a peasant dish.
Double Cross Cosmo.
So we're just gonna start. I mean, you usually see pancetta. We got pancetta, prosciutto, some applewood smoked bacon, and like you want it to be hot so you can hear that sizzle.
Yeah.
That way the bacon can start to like render, fast.
Sure.
Olive oil. This is actually a 10% oil.
Just a couple
anything
of
to like.
tablespoons?
Yeah, just a couple of tablespoons. And we're just going to kind of mix it. And I have this pan getting hot over here. And what we have here is pork tenderloin. Pork tenderloin is like the prime, to me it's my favorite piece of pork. I mean, you get like strip loin or whatever, and you see it sometimes rolled with stuff, but this is just very tender.
What do you have on that?
Very nice. It's just rosemary, thyme, a little bit of chopped parsley, salt, and pepper. And we have a super hot pan here, so back away.
All right, backing up.
And we're gonna start it.
Is that olive oil in there?
That's 10% oil, and I'm actually going to add maybe like Paul Dean size butter. I call like a lot of butter, and then we're gonna sear it on both sides and throw it in. So this is rendering.
It smells like breakfast in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Bacon and the...
Yeah.
Well, the dish kind of like, we wanted to have a dish on our menu that was like the ode to pork. So you've got pancetta, bacon, prosciutto, pork tenderloin, and like...
I think a pig would be honored to be on this show.
Most chefs will, or most people will say they enjoy, pork products, bacon.
Yeah, sure.
So if you want, throw me the rest of that we're using cannellini beans. Sometimes you see, you know, your grandma stew northern beans or white beans all day long. You can throw them all in. That's great. I mean,
these ones too?
It might even be better, those two. And that's got a little bit of the cannellini juice as well.
Oh, that is looking good already.
So you hear the sizzle. We're going to turn this.
That was quick.
We're going to turn it. We're going to sear it on all sides, and then we'll shoot it in the oven.
Okay.
Okay.
And normally you see a little bit like maybe tomato paste or something, but we've got plum tomatoes oven roasted. We do these.
When you oven roast them, you just you just slice them and put them in on like a baking sheet?
Yeah, a baking sheet. We throw basil chiffonade or like basil leaves, some whole garlic, garlic chopped, salt, pepper, and you just bake them for, you know, depends on how high you have your heat on. But
so good.
It smells heavenly in here. That thyme and that rosemary.
a lot of people that see this, and one of your interns said to me, this looks a lot like a pasta vazul or a fagioli or a fagioli or whatever it is.
Yeah. However, which part of Providence you live.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. But this is going to stew for a while, and usually you would shoot this in the oven as well.
Now, Paula Dean just
Paula
showed
Dean
us.
butter. It's going to flare up, so I don't know if we should.
All right.
It might be all right. It might be all right. And this is going to like help, you know, sear it.
And it adds a lot of flavor
Adds
as well.
Adds a ton of flavor. Very, 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 very not healthy at all.
But very, very, very good.
So very good.
This off over here.
And that goes in, and at the restaurant we serve it with asparagus. Last time you had the goose, they call it, I guess.
Yeah, the gooses.
So that's like
The goose is cooked.
simple. You can sometimes serve it with white. Now this is like almost ready to go. Maybe finish it with some garlic. So
And I
it doesn't.
just want to mention that the pork tenderloin is in here at 400 degrees in
Yeah.
that oven. How long does that cook
400.
for?
It depends on if you have the fan on or not. If you have just convection on, maybe 10 to 12 minutes. So.
Well, what I'm going to do is just show the finished product here when it's all assembled, and it looks heavenly. Patrick, do you want to get in on this?
Yeah,
Try out the beans. The beans super healthy.
All right, let's see.
But everything else not really that
But
good
every
for
once
you.
in a while.
Do me a favor. Can you just send it over to Michelle? She's
We're
gonna
gonna
do the
keep
wedding.
eating.
We're gonna eat. Just say.
You're gonna. All right. What do I
Michelle,
say?
Just whatever comes to mind. Just
All
keep
right.
it clean.
I'm gonna do a shout out to my daughters, my 2 kids.
Okay. All right.
And
Michelle.
I guess we'll take you to the break. I guess.
No, Michelle. Weather.
Oh, Michelle Weather.
Yeah.